them. And it's really, you know, read the reviews on all the pote pieces that we sell and you'll see how much the customers love them.
Here we go. Okay, if you're on the phone, do not hang up, stay right there, and thank you all very much for your calls. But coming up now, we are gonna take you on to a beautiful braided design in a ring. This is a really neat ring.
And these are all natural colors. These are not synthetic stones, and there's no added color in either the chrome diopside, the phosphosiderite, the amazonite, or the lapis lazuli.
Wow, this is a great
ring.
These
are big stones.
Your rings, almost every single ring becomes a customer pick.
And this one is actually, that's,
exactly.
There you go, 5 stars.
Customers love, love, love this ring. And all of your rings, but this one in particular, to get this for $79.90, 4 flexible payments, $19.98. Look at the beautiful colors we have. Is this?
That's chrome diopside cabochon.
Wow. You guys, that's chrome diopside.
3 of these stones, the first 3 stones, you just don't see elsewhere. Then phosphosiderite, natural color.
Wow, that's the natural color.
Amazonite in this pure turquoise green blue, which you typically see with the white kind of almost tiger stripes in it. We did a Facebook post on this last week just announcing the show, and we had over, I think, 500 people like it.
I can only imagine.
Half of them off the website before we even
There's only 400 left. In all colors, all sizes. It's a gorgeous ring. I own this ring in the Amazonite choice. And it's really funny because when I wear it with all my different blues. I mix it with turquoise, I mix it with blue topaz. It mixes beautifully with my other blue jewelry. So if you're trying to decide, the Amazonite is the most gorgeous robin's egg turquoisey stunning blue. That phosphosiderite, that is so rare. That color, there's no other stone really like that that comes out of the ground, that color. To get chrome diopside, that's chrome diopside, guys. That's the biggest chrome diopside we've ever seen in our 38, almost 39 years. Next month we celebrate our 39th birthday. Look at the size of that chrome diopside.
That's 12.5 carats of chrome diopside.
I have to get that. That's wild.
And right now we are out of chrome diopside. I know we were working with the buying team trying to put a new program together of it, and it just was not available. You know, stones like that, when you come across them, you buy everything you can to get the quality that you're seeing here. Big, bold ring with that beautiful braid work, a classic ring. But here it's about the colors. And again, anybody who's just joined us, these are naturally colored stones. There is no treatment added to them to bring that color out.
Yep, this is all the natural, inherent beauty of this beautiful stone, these beautiful rings. I love it. I really don't think you can even miss any of the colors. They are all so gorgeous. The blue is dreamy. This I'm just nuts over. I cannot get over that chrome diopside. If you love chrome, that's from Siberia. Where is the Amazonite?
Amazonite comes from Peru, actually. This is, you know, you get it from different countries in South America. Amazonite was actually used by the Egyptians, as was lapis, but Amazonite is a stone that is increasingly hard, again, to get in these pure colors. Typically, you have these white stripes that run through it. And then phosphosiderite, you know, we're just lucky that we keep getting, this is from Argentina. And to get this color, you know, to get this dark color is the problem.
Argentina, Afghanistan.
That's right, Peru.
Siberia and Peru.
Right. It's a tour
so where
of the
would you
globe.
like to travel? Because Andrew has done all that traveling for us. He literally searches the globe for the most beautiful, rare, exotic stones. Andrew's been in the business for a couple of decades.
Over 3 decades,
Over 3
actually.
decades. And you know, that's 3 decades of making contacts, building friendships, building trust, building relationships. The gem world is not a sophisticated world. It is a handshake. It is a word of, it's a take your word. You make a deal on a handshake and a yes, I'll pay you this if you promise to deliver me this. And it's not easy. It takes a long time to build those.
There's no website to go to and just order your gemstones.
Exactly.
And the biggest thing in the gem world is there's no fixed price. So I mean, it takes decades to learn how to negotiate to get these stones at these prices. Because you can literally, with almost all the stones we're seeing in the show, if you go to buy the stones themselves anywhere in America, you could pay more for the gemstone than you're paying for the piece of jewelry.
It's kind of what you're saying. Andrew spends a couple weeks a year. He travels all over the world, but a couple weeks he spends in Tucson at the Tucson Gem Show.
And that's where I met these suppliers.
And to your point, when you go to the Tucson show, you see these guys once a year. It's not like you can call them up in Argentina, right? It's not like you can call the miners and say, hey, you know, it's one of those situations where you need to make your connections, make your contacts, find your stones, find that material, because it's fleeting. And then they're gone for another year. And that's what happens. That's why it's so difficult. Like you said, this Siberian diopside, nobody has that. That's incredible that you were able to get that. And again, maybe next year, if you can find your miner from Russia who has a little more of this material. I mean, it's like it is a treasure hunt.
And it's a real psychological game as well, because, you know, if I get the order from HSN and then go out looking for the gemstones, the price goes up. So you have to find the gemstones before you take the order, which is always a tricky balance. And, you know, when we're buying rough, we end up with about 80% of the material that gets cut that is not HSN quality. So we have to sell that into the market. And it is, you know, it's, as you said, this is not a sophisticated business.
And that's why it's a ring like this, Andrew. We could never redo this ring. That's why when I say to you things like jewelry is the one world, like when this box sells out, we're going to reorder this box. And we can get more of that material in that color at that price. When this ring sells out, it's over. You don't have more of that chrome dioxide sitting around. You can't guarantee that you can get the phosphosiderite again at this price. You can't necessarily guarantee you're going to get that quality of lapis lazuli again.
That's right.
And I mean, that's the point with gems. That's why so often you don't see it again. We do it once, we can't reorder it. It's impossible to try to duplicate it at the same value. That's just the nature of what we do with gemstones.
You know, it certainly is. And, you know, when you're looking at these gemstones, like, they have such incredible histories. We don't have enough time to talk about each one. But when you buy a piece like this, you know, I've been in business for 30 years. You know, it's actually going closer to 35 years now. Kind of at this age, you start to mush together. But, you know, pieces like this...
You look exactly the same. You don't even age.
Well, it's that makeup they put on before I come on air, you know, that really helps. But, you know, the thing about it is that we know that down the road, almost all of these stones are not going to be available. The stones are running out around the world. And I hear, you know, Jay King talks about it as well.
Right.
He's an expert in this business. You know, there's pieces that I sold 30 years ago that I couldn't even, you know, I couldn't go out and buy the stones for what I sold the piece. So we're not talking, I'm not talking this a guaranteed investment. Buy these pieces now, though. And I think you'll find that 10, 20 years, the next generation, you'll be thanking yourself that you did, because
So here's what's happening. The phosphosiderite is sold out. The chrome dioxide, basically sold out. Last call went out here. And the Amazonite, last call. So basically, we have a couple. In this 218 that are left, about 150 of those are the lapis. Otherwise, everything else, we literally have a handful of the other choices. So we're going to wrap this up. We have a lot more people trying to order this than we have rings left. Thank you so much. What a beautiful ring, amazing value, all handcrafted, super high quality stones.
And we stand behind every single piece we sell. You know, we've done that since we went into business. If you ever have any questions, just let us know.
Yeah, they basically put a lifetime warranty on every piece. If you have a problem, a question, you can contact them on Facebook. And I love that about you guys. They totally 100% stand behind all the beautiful jewelry you're choosing today. So hold on, 460310 is the item number. Okay, so the chrome's gone. Basically, we're down to the blue. Thank you so much. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. We have